The first step of Nanak Bagichi is to identify a site in a particular area. For example, this site covers an area of 4,000 square feet where we had a plan to initiate a plantation for 550 trees. First of all, we examined the site. We made sure there were no electrical pole lights or any such obstacle that could later on become a challenge. We checked it's a clear site. Then, the next step is to ensure that the site has a clearance from the concerned authority, like the municipal corporation or the owner of the site if it's private property. Once you have the clearance, then you can start by demarcating the site by marking it, following which you can discuss with the officials and decide where you want to plant the trees. One very important aspect during the process of site demarcation is to examine the soil texture and check the soil properties so that you know what needs to be done in order to prepare the soil accordingly. The second step for creating a Miyawaki forest is soil preparation. This is the most important step out of all the processes, and it's important to note that about 80% of your effort goes into soil preparation. This means enriching the soil so that the trees that you are planning to grow could grow well and in a much faster manner compared to the traditional methods of tree plantation. In this step, firstly, we clear the soil from debris and the weed that has grown over the soil, and then we start with enriching the soil using materials like cow dung, vermicompost, neem khali, soil energizers, jeev amrit. The crucial thing is to add all these materials in the right proportion and mix them as per the characteristics of your soil. And then, before moving to the plantation, technically we need to wait while adding these materials for the soil to get enriched. The third step of Nanak Bagichi is to select the native species for tree plantation. This is a crucial step that defines the growth of your mini urban forest. Native species of that particular area can grow in that environment easily, and every area has its own set of native species which you can find out from the municipal forest department. The list of native species is specified by the municipal corporations, or you can also do a bit of research yourself to explore the species which are growing in your neighborhood. In the fourth step of the plantation, we dig small holes and start placing the saplings in the holes. At this stage, it is very important to ensure that the trees are kept very close to each other with a distance of approximately 1.5 to 2 feet between them. And also, after saplings are planted, it is important to support them with sticks. You can use bamboo sticks as well. The idea is just to make sure that the trees go in the right direction, and after planting the saplings, we cover them with loose soil and water the trees. The next step, depending on your site condition, is to execute fencing. Fencing is done by erecting concrete and cement poles and binding them with a barbed wire. This protects the trees from human movement and animal movement that could possibly destroy the plants. And this also strengthens your demarcation by separating your mini-urban forest completely from its surroundings. Finally, the last step in growing your Miyawaki forest is maintenance, which is especially important in the initial stage because the trees are very delicate. This is when we need to protect them and help them grow. So we need to water them regularly, we need to protect them from all the unnatural movement which might happen, and we also need to keep enriching the soil with organic fertilizers as and when required. We need to put certain plant medicines that help protect the trees from termites as well. Regular maintenance is required for at least a period of 1 year to 2 years, after which you start noticing immediate growth. And within a short span of just 2 to 3 years, you can see that the trees start achieving good heights of up to 10 to 15 feet if you take care of them properly.